What is up, YouTube? Boomer DLD coming at you guys with another video. And before we get into this whole video, I know you guys already know what this video is going to be because I said it in the past video. I would first of all like to thank you for all the support on the giveaway, and that leads to the first segment I'm going to be adding into every video from now on. So at the beginning of videos, I would like to be doing a little segment where I give a quick update on like any questions asked, anything about that, about the giveaway. Now I'm going to be doing a huge giveaway video every weekend with like all of the questions asked in the forum and more like just broad like standings for all that, every info you would want to know for the giveaway until December 25th. I'm going to be doing that every weekend. But now at the beginning of the video, I would just like to say the one error like that I want everyone to know, I'm just finding like the most common mistakes people had, and I had a lot of comments about the same golden words, and I just want you guys to know that golden words are only going to be used once. So like the word free from the last video, someone commented free, I gave them the points, and then like 5 other people commented free. You have to be the first one. So I just want people to know there's gonna be 3 more golden words in this video. First comment of this video gets a point, and we're just gonna keep going with the giveaway like that. So if you are new, make sure you go check out that video. I am giving away 50 keys. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Now in this video, highly requested video, I'm going to be doing a trading guide. And you're probably thinking, Boomer DLD, how do you have all these keys? How do you do all this? How'd you get to Fire God so fast? And it's really a simple like algorithm. I don't know what to call it. Formula. There's a lot of things I could call it. But it's a simple system. System's a good word for it. I was blanking out there. But what you're going to do is you're going to start with any item. Like what I did is I started with an elevation crate. I'm going to use this series as an example because it's something that you guys all saw. And what you want to do is you want to get an item that's highly wanted. So with the elevation crate, I mean, you could find a buyer for it that'll overpay, but it's a little hard. So I just went for a rare decal that someone wants on their car. And I got one for the Venom, which isn't the best car, but Flex is kind of like, it's not that bad of a decal. So I went and picked up that, and then after that, I turned it into a bulk of crates. So if you start with a crate, which all of you can do because you get them out of games, you start with a crate, you start with even like a painted topper or something like that, you turn it into an item that you can get bulk of that original item out of. So then I turned that decal into a lot of crates, and with those crates, I can now move into the next stage, which is really starting to make profit. Some people really want crates either to open them, to move them. Everyone has different purposes. But if you get that bulk of crates, which I only had 4 crates, I got 1 import and 2 exotics out of that in that video, which is crazy profit. So just put it on any beacons anywhere and really just wait for the best overpay you can get for those 4 crates. You can even hop in games and say, anyone want to trade, and say, I have these 4 crates, any offers? And you will find someone that'll overpay for those crates. Those were terrible crates, like they were impact, stuff like that. I got great overpay. Then once you get these items, these imports, exotics, all that, they're going to be unpainted. They're going to be terrible items. What you're going to want to do with them is multiply them. Now you're probably thinking, how do you do that? Well, you can turn 2 of the unpainted and make it into a painted, stuff like that. And maybe like get a black market, like a low one like Toon. There's a lot of things you can do from there, but you really want to start to multiply them. And I know it sounds like a hard concept to do, but I took those 2 exotics in import and I moved it to other exotics that are higher value. But people may have wanted those exotics I had, or that import, it was probably an Animus, for their car. So what I did is I moved those to those people and got more. And once I had a big enough bulk, I moved it to a Toon. And then once you have any black market, that is how you're going to get your first keys, is a black market. Or sometimes you can even get a nice painted exotic. That'll get you it. But I like to move towards black markets because painted exotics, at the time, they're like, the market with them is a little unstable, especially since the new Rocket Pass is coming soon. I will be making a video on that. I'd just like to advertise that now. But back to trading guide. So now that you have your first keys, if you're following along, that's been like 5 trades so far. Maybe it takes a little more to get the bulk in the items I talked about, but you just get that Toon or the fireworks, that black market out of these bulk of exotics. Trust me, it's not hard to do that. A lot of people have black markets they're looking to get rid of. And then you turn those black markets, you can at least get 1 key out of any black market. I promise you that. You can try to get more than 1 or 1 in ads. Now with this key, people want keys. This is the the biggest thing in trading is keys are more expensive than items. If an item is listed as 1 to 2 keys, the key value of it is really like 0.5 to 1 if it's pure keys, because pure keys is what everyone wants because they're the most stable thing. If an item's price can drop, like why would you want that? If it's a key, it doesn't change. It's a key. So like, and those are what opens crates. They're the most sought after items, what I'm getting at here. So if you have these keys, it's like how you're gonna be able to get the most overpay. So don't settle for any offers for your keys. Only take pure overpay, which is how I really made profit in this series. Now, I'd like to take a break here and tell you guys where I find my trades and where I find my prices. I use rl.insider.gg.com, maybe I don't know about the .com, but RL Insider, if you look it up, you'll find it for my prices. It is the most accurate price guide I know of. If I am incorrect, you can let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's what almost everyone uses. Gives you pretty accurate prices, updates many times a day, I'm pretty sure. I've seen it fluctuate throughout a day. So it's a great app or website to use to find your prices. Now, I am on PS4. I'm pretty sure on Xbox and Steam they also have this. There's a PS4 community option, and that's where you can post beacons into the Rocket League community and get fine trades there. I don't use that as much, but it does help. The second way is you can go to rockettrading.com and you can post beacons or invite people that have posted prior beacons and you want their trades. There's nice filtering sections on there. It's really helpful. That's a really good way to find trades, but I honestly don't use it that much. The third way is what I use the most, and probably a lot of you came off that app, a lot of my subscribers, and that's GamerLink. Their beacon system is so fast. Everyone's online, and you just trades. And that's how I got Fire God in 2 days from one elevation crate. It's just constant, like, trades happening all the time off that app. Very helpful. This is not sponsored or anything by GamerLink. I'm probably not going to have a link in the description because I don't want to like get any trouble with YouTube for advertising or anything. But if you look up GamerLink on the App Store, very helpful. That's what I use. Back into making profit. So now that we're getting our overpay for keys, which is either like many painted exotics, maybe another black market that's worth more. But be careful. When you have one key, you want a total of items that's worth 2 or more keys, because that one pure key is worth a lot. Don't settle for 1 for 1. Like, that's the biggest mistake you can make. That pure key is important. You can see this multiple times in this series. And the other thing you can do is using GamerLink, you can find common buyers. And I found a common buyer who was buying any 3 imports for 1 key. So at one point I sold like 15 imports for 5 keys, which is helpful because that's how I can get a bulk of keys for just getting imports, which leads to the next segment of this video. Instead of asking for keys for your items, if you have that bulk buyer, I often asked, hey, I have like a tune, can I have 8 imports? And that turned out to be almost 3 keys for an item that's worth like 1 key. So if you really do that, they're gonna be like, oh, he doesn't want keys, I'm making profit. But really, you have the guy that's giving you multiple keys for that. So find your bulk buyers and get the items they want. So like plan out what you're gonna do with the next items you're getting. Like you have to have a like future that you're making planned out while you're making your current trade, if you understand that. So now that you're progressing, like you take your key, you get your overpay, and selling your overpay, you're obviously not going to sell it for keys, but you're going to find that common buyer, which imports, golden egg imports were hot, non-crate very rares. This was double painted weekend when I did that. So a lot of imports and non-crate very rares, that kind of stuff, were all popping. So I found my common buyers and I just distributed that stuff out for imports, non-crate very rares. There's a lot. PCC crates were really popping because it was the PCC reset. That kind of stuff was all going off. So I really made sure to go after those items and then distribute those for keys instead of asking for keys straight up, because you can find those common buyers easily. And at that point, you want to continue that cycle and just up the ante more and more. So you're probably at like 5 keys now. You take 5 keys, you get a 5 key overpay, maybe worth like 8 or 9 keys. You distribute that all for your common buyer items, sell it all up. It's so fast, so much profit. So I hope that you understand that and it was all clear. If you want a follow-up trading video of answering all your questions you had about this guide, let me know. I'm pretty sure I went over all of the basics in this video. Just make sure you're always going for overpay and profit if you're not looking for an item for your car. That's very helpful. So without that, this is Boomer DLD. I'm piecing the video here. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.